I'm so happy to be here. Everyone's been so amazing, honestly. Like, I'm in my feelings. I'm feeling empowered. I'm feeling inspired, and I'm really happy to be here. It's my first time at Mind Over Mouth. Big up Fisky every time. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get straight into this one. It's called Baby Boy. I think it's quite in sync with Ola's poem that she did. And yeah, I hope you like it. I have to do it like straight away when the track comes in. So hopefully I catch it the first time round. If I don't, we're just gonna pull it up and do it again, alright? Cool. Alright then. This one's called Baby Boy. Baby boy, only 10 years old. Already aware that life will get you in its chokehold to behold. Let's do that again, just so that you can hear it. But I caught it, so be like me. Hey. Alright, let's go. On three. 1, 2, 3. Baby boy, only 10 years old. Already aware that life will get you in its chokehold to behold. All the hurt and the blood and the madness. Internally wanting to hide, but externally making sure everything's patterned. By the age of 12, he was going secondary school. Surrounding himself with some unmotivated fools. Never understood the benefits of being formal. So now he's getting isolated and excluded like it's normal. 14 started rocky, but there's no time to turn back. Brothers he once called brethren had stabbed him in the back. Took the life of his brother, so now he's rolling with the Mac. Sirens ringing for the school day has come to an end. But for baby boy his day is just about to begin. Pedal bike into the shops, ready to face his ops. Attempting to avenge his friend's death by causing his own one. See mummy struggle with her part. See mummy feed the fam and leave herself to starve. Wanna help his family but don't know where to start. Black boy, had no time to play with toys. Black boy, took no time to know his soul. Black boy left his emotions out in the cold. He just reciprocates what he's being sold. Just a baby boy, but his body's laying breathless. The K became his skin, his friends are wishing he would rest less. The devil's workers took him in. He couldn't keep running from this life of sin. So don't you run when you hear the sirens coming. Don't you hear the sirens coming? They're telling me that they can hear the sirens coming, and they will be coming for. He comes from the motherland amongst the finest of gold, the oldest of souls, but he's selling his soul in exchange for Western wealth and designer clothes. They had everything in place, but the drugs on ends, and then defined us by our race. Modern slavery, the imprisonment of pigmented skin, either shackled to the trap or the bin. I know your mother, she's been stressing. Brother moving reckless, got a sweet one on your line, but no time for all the pressures, trying to learn all of the lessons. It's getting hard to hear his message. So when you're losing the hope to hold your head above the waters, when you're choking, it opens up its jaws and you it swallows. When the world thinks you've had your last defeat, you'll be cutting your way through the belly of the beast. His soul stood at heaven's gates. Potential unlocked when he stared death in the face. His fear is his fuel. Lack of experience outweighed by his potential. Cause we don't wanna run when you hear the sirens coming. Don't you hear the sirens coming? They're telling me that they can hear the sirens coming, and they're always coming for you. Thank you. Have a little bit of like a theme going on with the next two poems, which is about like social media, which unfortunately I think plays a massive part in a lot of people's mental health right now. So yeah, this one's called Insta Lies, and I thoroughly enjoyed performing it because it's very sassy, so I hope you guys like it. Welcome to my perfect curated life. Bad bitch in disguise, don't let my Insta feed you lies. Snap a selfie with a smile, suck it in, poke it out just right. I'm the perfect size, you see. Getting paid through publicity, touch your phone screens, but you can't touch me. Getting clout of likes and streams. Are you really popping if you don't have 10k views? Are you really an influencer if you don't cop these shoes everyone already has? Running from reality to get to the bag, weak connection, low service relationship. Lags. Self-worth measured in followers, lost inside the buzz. These comments are just words. These views are still people, making me want to live my life in secret. You can't compete where you don't compare. Social media has us in this space where we illustrate strangers' lives depending on what they post, but how can I envy someone's progress when I'm still on the ropes? How can you want to be in their position but can't take the heat in the kitchen? How can you want to see progress speed up its pace when you haven't even started the race? Because what Instagram fails to advertise is the sleepless nights, the amount of tries it takes for the sake of being successful, when we have you all fooled. 100 photos showing teeth, but he's selling his Gucci shoes to make ends meet. We should link up, you and me. Go to a cafe, link up at 3. Wear something earthy, browns and greens. Paired with red lips, we can be twins. We'll sit up outside even though it's freezing. Take a selfie, hashtag twinning. Get a candid shot of me sipping my tea and I'll caption it. Your girl wishes she was me. Wishing you lived my life when I don't even live mine. I just post like everything's fine. 50 comments saying couple goals, but we know that we're lying. Been split up for a month now, but the views are multiplying. Watch my Snapchat. Ubers everywhere, new day, new hair. Use my discount code for money off your purchase. Weekends filled with parties, the real black Barbies, friends. Not because we have common interests, but because we're the prettiest. Our 12k followers combined, screaming that we love our lives when we don't even live our lives. We construct the lies, pass the images of perfection till I look at myself and fail to recognize the person in my reflection, craving attention from anyone who will listen. Face painter, waist trainer, flat tummy tee, neon bikini, stupid caption, cliche fashion, lace front hair, unnecessary amounts of footwear, living the dream, living a dream, no grasp on reality. My latest post has 250 less likes than the previous. Maybe I should delete it. Maybe I should pout my lips, curve my hips. Maybe I should bend over the bathroom sink. Maybe I should pose in my new panties. Suffering withdrawals from the world revolving around me, advertising everything except how I really feel. Welcome to my perfect curated life. Bad bitch in disguise. Insta Lies. This next one I wrote as in like a freestyle not long ago, and it basically just talks about our addiction to our phones. And I say because I feel like everyone is slightly there. Just a little bit, you know, it's either from mild to quite extreme. And I fluctuate between the two, and when I do, I really beat myself up about it. And so, yeah, that's what this one's about. This is called Screen Time High. Don't know if I can take it nowadays. in haste. This media conditioning is getting late. Can't seem to get off my scratch. Thank you. Yeah, this next one's going to be a cappella as well. This one's called The Pages Are Burning. I wrote it during the first lockdown. Yeah, I like to talk crud when it comes to poetry, so this is me talking crud, and I hope you like it. They will pay furlough wage for the members of the public who serve at a greater cause of health, or who serve the 1%. Shopkeepers and major businesses are flourishing in the rain while the smallest boat is subsided by the waves. So after the pandemic, we had no choice. Place money into the conglomerate businesses that exist. Pour the blood from our slit wrists into the very businesses that thrive under such conditions. And the others, the small, infantile, authentic, cultured, bare backbones, sweat and tears of the dead who laid these pavements are left to starve, left in debt to the system they serve. How am I expected to condone such absurdity? The very sentence unsettles my spirit. The invisible chains of capitalism weigh down my people as a whole, and only the enlightened can truly see its hold. And when spoken on, the masses conspiracize that the lies come from you and not Channel 5. So the divide is thicker than blood, stuck in the mud, in this idea that they can see our worth as people, but they do not. They see how much money can be made. How much money can we give these people to turn them back into slaves? If £300 a month is the price for the public to follow our rules, then so be it. That's what we will do. But we would rather place ourselves into an irreversible economic debt than see individuals thrive without our help. Yes, yes, little sheep, not a peep of the truth. If we think you know too much, we'll remove you from YouTube. Paedophilia, when tweeted, can be a sexual preference, but post past quotes from the president and you can get yourself arrested. Free speech, as long as it reaffirms our ideals. Free speech, as long as the white man can understand how you feel. Free speech, as long as the white man benefits from this change. And if it doesn't, then don't expect no news coverage. Questions left unanswered about the condition of the world, but media domination see that these stories go unheard. Mass incarcerations and murders of Muslims in China, children sold into families to be beaten and bruised, tiny Congolese fingers picking heavy metal from the ground, paid no money or respect, but present in every single electronic device. Is Hillary Clinton even still on trial? Will Breonna Taylor get the justice she deserves? Another 10 years before her spirit can rest. Where is the coverage? Where is the truth? Truth has no agenda. It exists for the purpose of truth itself. Lies, however, are magnified by human greed and guilt. Ashamed of the vessels who go against right and wrong, but not for much longer. Dear white supremes, elites, top-tier conglomerate rulers of the media, laws and education, here's your heads up. I think your toying has gone unnoticed for too long. I think some of them were overdone. In this fairy tale storybook of domination, the pages are burning. Thank you.
So bright, nearly burned my eyes. Washed with the tides, yeah, I'm wavy. Call me crazy, cause there are rules I don't abide. But why would I? The roller coaster crashed. Build foundations from our backs. They keep playing with the track, so I had to step off the track. On these static screens I'm glued. Low vibrations in the news. What they feed I won't consume. I'd rather starve. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On a daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On the daily I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The community has changed. Everybody acts selfishly. So I'll blow this silver haze to alleviate the stress. go, only I can choose. Try to tame me, I refuse. What they feed, I won't consume. I'd rather starve. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On the daily, I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On the daily, I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds, yeah, yeah. On the streets it's still the same. The children left to speculate. Won't be waiting for the day till the kingdom comes. Cause this kingdom's done, nowhere left to run. Waiting for the rain, praying for a change. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On the daily, I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate. On the daily, I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Everything I want is already mine. I said, everything I want is already mine. I'm claiming it. I'm not trying to waste any more time. I've already dreamed what life has in store for me, and I am so ready. I can feel the Mediterranean seas, the tropical breeze, the sand under my feet. Ugh. Okay, I can't really, but I swear if I close my eyes hard enough, I can start to hear it. If we're going by Einstein's words, time is an illusion. What's going on is only going on because we're standing in time. We can see it moving. I know it sounds confusing, but basically all that will exist already exists. And this energy I'm trying to manifest. So if you ask me if I'm single, I'll say, no. My man's not too far, he's just gone to get the car, and yeah, I got my dream car. It's just waiting for me back at the store. This year, I'm all about knowing, not believing. I don't need to know the ins and outs, all I know is what my mind allows. So I'm thinking about that house, that solution, and that dream husband. I'm thinking about the happiness and health of all my loved ones. I am a piece of God manifested into human form. I am gold found in the water strand mine. I am the planets, the moon, and the stars as they shine. I am divine. Like, seriously. Every single one of us is infinitely divine for the simple fact that we are human. A spiritual, biological, and physical force with no definite meaning, reason, or cause, just present and conscious and feeling and moving, just loving and dancing and healing and choosing how powerful we are. Gold embellishments from her neck to her feet, brown sheer butter hair swaying in the breeze, or a glowing and iridescent purple and green. She came to me in a dream. But when I say she, what I really meant was me, a higher me, celestial being me, ancestors guiding me. Every experience I've had, every situation, good or bad, she reminded me that my angels have protective forces surrounding my being, and not to get lost searching for life's meaning. Her hand reaching over to me to place her finger onto my third eye. Be still, she says. Be grounded. Be present. This thing we call life is nothing but a blessing. There are no limits to the heights you can fall. There is no ceiling to your potential. Your physical being is only a vessel. Be still. And so I did. And so I give when I can. I laugh in the rain. I switch through the lanes. I heal through the pain. More money, more problems. It's been said for a reason. So before I check my bank account, I'm thankful that I'm breathing. I'm thankful that the tides are still forever in my favour. Because if they weren't, I wouldn't have been blessed enough to wake up, to open my eyes, to see another sunrise, to feel the temperature dip as the day turns to night. The grass will only be greener on the other side if yours isn't watered right. And I'm making damn sure I'm watering mine. Now, can everyone repeat this line for me, yeah? Everything I want is already mine.
Everything I want is already mine.
Okay, this time, yeah, take a minute, yeah, maybe close your eyes if you feel like it. Really visualize what you mean by that. Everything you want is already yours. What is that? What does that look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Yeah, nice. Okay, after me, yeah? Everything I want is already mine.
Everything I want is already mine.
Again, everything I want is already mine.
Everything I want is already mine.
Beautiful, thank you. I'm claiming it. I'm not trying to waste any more time. We must stop reminding ourselves that we are oppressed and start reminding ourselves that we are blessed. They can no longer shackle our strength. The most powerful weapon we possess is the light within our chest. Shouldn't matter what shoes are on your feet. What should matter is what you say when you speak, what you do with your time, how you trying to live your life. I'm making the right choices because there's no option to do it twice. She came to me in a dream. But when I say she, what I really meant was me, her words, the highest frequency my ears could have heard when she spoke. She said, be still, be grounded, be present. This thing we call life is nothing but a blessing. Thank you so much. I'm going to do one more for you. Cheeky. Yeah, I'm going to do one more. This one's a bit sassy, this one's a bit cheeky. Actually, let me see if that's not.
You can do more.
Do your entire set.
Do two.
Everything I've ever written. You're going to be here for a while, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do this one. This one's called... Yeah, I'm going to do the EP. Don't worry, when the EP comes out, release party, everyone's invited. Everyone's invited. Yeah! Okay, cool. Yeah, last one. This one's called Daily Dose of Sexualization. Short and sweet. When all I did was ask you for the time, but your eyes couldn't seem to find mine, instead they lurked at my breasts, which, yes, are round and perky, but staring at them just irks me, like, why should I have to see you lick your lips? Like I'm a plate of curry goat rice and peas, your favorite dish. Your eyes finally locked with mine, to which you said, wow, you're beautiful, you know. What's your name? What's your age? What you doing later on? Now, I don't mean to sound blunt or rude, so excuse my tone when I say this to you, but I'm not interested. Not at all. I've got a lot on my mind, my career, my goals, don't have time for no distractions. To which he replies, some distractions are good. Maybe me and you could get together sometime, some Netflix and chill, let me change your mind. I cleared my throat and parted my lips to say, no disrespect to you at all, but if I give you my number, I won't be answering your calls. I won't reply to your messages out of boredom or politeness. I won't laugh at your jokes. I won't tend to your needs. I'm very selfish with my time and it's only me I need to please. I gave him a smile and a nod before beginning to walk away, leaving him with absolutely nothing to say because, of course, a woman with no need for a man is such a shock to see, but I left him with a great view of my ass from across the street. Alright, that's me done, guys. Thank you so much.